We are live, and let me refresh and make sure we're good to go. Nothing yet. YouTube.
Here we go.
All right. No echo. Camera looks good. I'm looking at the live feed and I'm looking at our regular camera here. All right, we are set. And let me see who's here first before we get started. And Rock the Kicks, Browntown Finds, One Kick Finder, Tony, RJ Funky Finds, Mo's Closet, Big Money Mo, Brian, what up, everyone? No sourcing today, just chilled.
Nice.
Dapper Fanatic, what up? Hustle Crow. Tony says stores are at their worst ever. So not only, I guess sourcing, we already know that story, but stores are already getting jam-packed.
Yep.
To where it's getting nasty out there. And I didn't think it was going to happen this early.
This guy's been to Ross. This guy's been to Ross.
Yeah, Ross especially. Nasty. Swoop Man. AK Rowdy, what up? Male Doggy. Pacers. Puma Hustler. Eric D. Divisor. Let me see. Hustle Crow, Sebastian, Nicholas, Young JPEG, Demand Misinformation in Hand. And let's see, pretty timely tonight. 901, Dapper Fanatic. We're trying.
There we go.
Baker Brand, what up? Manny Fresh, William Perry, Retrospective Gear, Omar, AN, PT Hunter. And let me see. Are we Pacers? Oh man, I got quick. Price Assassins, Xavier, and I said Manny Fresh already. Let me see. Illa K, Sourcing Code, Magnetic Souls, Batar, Hustle Crow, Xavier Ross Dry in California? Question mark. I want to know. Interesting things to get to. Different news outlets. People have been finding some really good stuff. We're gonna get into that. And also a strategy that we already know of, and a little group in California in resellers that sell at Nike. I want to see everybody in California, maybe they know about them or not. So a lot of different things to get to. Let's start off with, here we go, the news. YouTube removing the dislike count on all videos across its platform. So I could bring Big Money Mo every single week, and you can't dislike my video. So they're apparently changing that.
I mean, of course. I mean, we had to make some calls after what happened last week. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's why YouTube changed it. I mean,
100%, Glenn. You don't know who Big Money Mo knows.
And all of a sudden, YouTube's like, all right. You know what? Let's change this.
Yeah.
We never want that to happen again.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. But some people had some pretty good comments saying, like, what I like about the dislike button is when I watch like a how-to video, I want to make sure I'm not watching just a garbage video.
That is true.
So when you do see a bunch of thumbs up, you're like, all right, this is a good video. They're teaching me something here. It's understandable. But now if you can't see it, nothing but thumbs up, then
now you gotta keep counting the thumbs up or thumbs down now.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Thumbs up, right?
So, all right, let me see. People need to stop hating Mo. What up, Smooth Sailing? Let's see, Bam 24 Kicks. Witnessed my first backdoor at Champs yesterday, says AN.
Welcome to the league.
All right, into the update. Speaking of League of Legends, Dunk Low. Well, they're not even SB, but
are you serious? This is League of Legends?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of like a Yeezy vibe to them.
It does. Now that you said, right?
But I think they're clean. But they're not SB. They don't have the fat tongue. They don't have. I don't know.
They're just like Jordan 1. They're like Jordan 1 lows.
At this point, this is just Jordan 1 lows. What up, Jimmy Patel? Yeah, man, Soul's fire. But these are dope. I don't know when they come out though, but at least there's something good. Next, J Balvin teases Jordan 2 collab. A bunch of Jordan 2s
What's
to
up
be
with that?
releasing soon.
They're
I don't
like,
know.
once is done, now we're making twos great again.
Yeah. They're like, we're done. They're going to start all over again. It's like we pushed out ones. Now
Yeah.
let's go to twos, then
Yeah.
threes. And here
Yeah,
we are,
because like
Jordan 2.
gone are the hype for the 11s, right?
Well,
So they
11s will
restarted.
still sell out, but
Right. But not like the $600 bread 11s anymore.
oh, no. Those days, yeah. Those days are gone. But let me see what we say. Pass, trash. I like them. Definitely cop. 2 lows greater than regular 2s, says AN. Avatar Super Pass. Price Assassins 2s were great.
Come on, now this is giving twos more love.
I know. Don't say that. You know what? Jake loves Jordan 2s.
He does, of course he
Yeah.
does. He rocks mids. Mids are
So,
like the forgotten brother of twos.
yeah, they're just thrown there after a while. Pass. The mold is more available now. Let me see. I'm gonna look for 11 cool gray only. There we go. William Perry, does that say ass?
Well, it
Very
was, yeah,
good.
it was, and then they make it ASR or something like that.
Yeah, they tried to hide that. So, what happened to my sound bites? It logged me out. I hate when it does that. Had Jake sound bites ready to go. Can't even do it. 1s and 2s and 8s kind of trash, says Batar. All right, next update. Travis Scott Cave Stone colorway on the Air Max 1. So now we have 4 of them that are supposed to come out unless somebody gets canceled. So on the in the chat, how do we feel about Travis? How do we feel about Nike? And what should Nike do from here? Which leads me to my next news. Apparently, Dior's have their next collection coming out. It's all Travis Scott.
Okay.
And now they feel like this is not. They don't know what to do. And other articles are saying like brands may reconsider their connection to Travis Scott. Nike, McDonald's, Epic Games, which I think Fortnite took them off.
I mean, at the end of the day, right? If you think about hiring people as ambassadors or what they stand for or who they are as a person, of course they need to rethink because they're paying this guy money to represent them in a way, right?
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, if you look at it more of a non-emotional way, 100%, everybody should reconsider whether it was his fault or not. He was definitely involved in it. He was the headline. It was not like Travis Scott was seen in the scene. No, it was Travis Scott's concert. So,
and I guess there's so many other things that came out of there. I mean, it's his thing, Astro World. It's
yeah.
his whole, show. And they even had other stuff about him and Drake hanging out at Dave and Buster's after. That was weird.
Right.
And apparently that they knew nothing that was going on,
Yeah.
which that's hard to believe as well.
Right, because he even said something, stop the concert about, saying security, or apparently it happens every major concert. But I think, yes, it ultimately, right, he's the one. Ultimately, it's the owner's fault, right?
Well, let's see what the chat says. I want to listen to all opinions.
Right. Let's see.
What do you think about it? As far as reconsidering a deal with him, should he be canceled? Do you care about Travis Scott anymore? Did it upset you in a different way? Looking at anything that has his name or branding on it anymore? Right. Magnetic Souls, he says F Travis. He's not for him at all. Bean wasn't all his fault. I think he keeps the Nike deal. Dior and Redacted Vintage Profit. I know nothing about Travis Scott other than the shoes, so A will. They're gonna rush out all the Travis Scotts before anything goes down with them, says Bitar. Interesting.
Mhm.
Not a fan, but I like the Brown Air Max 1, Smooth Sailing, Fortnite Cut Off. I did see that. Total miscommunication between the planners of this. Swoop Man. My boy almost lost his life at Astro World. Magnetic
Man.
Souls. Interesting. And I saw crazy videos on there. I'm pretty sure, you saw a lot of, but even some that didn't really hit certain things because like a girl getting dropped bad. I mean, straight
Mm.
on her head. Um, Crazy stuff out there. Miles, what up? Travis music sucks. He's making it on their shoes and merchandise. Never supporting him again after what they told me. Magnetic Souls. Um, Everyone go press that like button. Appreciate that, Bitar. Let me see. Sad about this festival. Dapper Fanatic does like the Air Max 1.
Mm.
I didn't find Travis Scott completely at fault. People are just crazy. They aren't responsible for their own actions. No accountability nowadays, says Smooth
Mhm.
Sailing. Jorge says, I don't care. Activate hustle mode. What up? Let me see. Nike will do anything to preserve their image. They can't
Right.
afford potential cancel by associating with him, even if it isn't his fault. Nike will drop him. Watch, says Eric D. Interesting.
Mhm.
As a first responder, should have had drug screening and dogs at the entrances. And
Mhm.
people were just running in there,
Right.
breaking things down.
But
Man.
yeah, but that's the thing. At the end of the day, whether you're for him or not for him, there is a proper way to handle. One is the event coordinator, right? There were money, right? It wasn't like it was a no budget concert. Obviously, if they were able to build those kind of crazy props, right? There is money. Could have always been handled better. And obviously, I think what kind of like make it worse because of the sneaker drop there too, right?
Oh yeah.
So I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like
Any merchandise that he
yeah,
had was
it
crazy.
it was. I think the people stormed that area already because of the fact for the sneaker drop, right? There was a sneaker pass, right, for locator only. Then so they were there the day before, I believe, because my buddy got his pair, picked it up before 8 p.m. I think that was the rules.
Mm.
And then they're already there. So I think the next day, whoever didn't have tickets, I think they rushed and bull rushed the entrance that they got in for free,
Mhm.
right? Because we saw
Mhm.
those things. And then I think at that point it became kind of like, hey, it was a free for all because like this guy didn't pay to get there, so now they could care less. I think, and it's just gotten whether there should have been a better you know preventative stuff they could have done, and also the after stuff, right? Like
Oh
I
yeah.
think it should have demanded a lot more attention from these people, whether it was from Travis or his representative, because two things there's two things to handle issues like this. You had it face on, or you got Kylie posting uh we didn't even know about it until
Oh, you know.
all right. And so I was like, that's kind of like pushing off responsibility. And then at that point, like, yeah, you go Instagram live, yada yada, all this stuff to promote, and then all you respond is a tweet
I
or
know.
a message, right? So it's like, yeah, so when it comes to gaining money, you're all about showing your face, doing everything, but now it's all about trying to put out the fire. They just put a screenshot of text or something like that. So I think that's really what it is. Kind of just kind of needed more attention at the end of the day.
Broadway B, what's up, William Perry? There was a death at his 2017 tour. Also, there's been problems at every show he's had. I've seen him fight some or have the crowd fight somebody for trying to take his shoe, and people
man,
jumping off
man, this
of
must be
other
the most
things. And
hype concert ever, right? Because like
oh
if
yeah, for
if
sure.
you go, you're probably rocking his merch, rocking his shoes,
Yeah. Oh.
bro. If I'm an evil guy, I'd be just snatching shoes.
This guy. All right, on to better news, which I hope. How are your
Mm.
sales in
Come
the
on, let's put
chat?
that poll up then. Where's that
Okay,
survey?
where's the poll?
Let's
Okay,
get that
how
survey.
are your sales for November?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
I will do great. We'll do okay. And we'll do straight dookie. And see what the poll says. So I was talking to B earlier. Sales today were good. Sales yesterday were good. Yesterday, $1,000 day. But weekend Sunday was good, but Friday and Saturday were kind of slow. It was kind of weird for some reason. So could be heating up. I like what I saw yesterday and today. And also a reminder: don't go to the post office tomorrow. It is
Why?
closed.
What's tomorrow?
Veterans Day, right?
Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, thank you. Thank you for the show, Glenn. Thank you for the show. I get informed.
You would have been going to the post office like, what the hell? These dudes are
Yeah.
closed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the chat says. Goat heating up. Miles rock to kick slow. Keep getting low ball offers. eBay was down earlier too. Sales good, but feels slow. I don't know why. Big money mall.
Dude, that's kind of like the common theme, right? It feels slow until you go into your numbers and be like, oh, it's not that slow. Right. So to give you a perspective, Glenn, I'm just looking at my numbers. Compared to last year in November, I'm up like 60% in November
Nice.
for the last. Compared to last month, I'm up like 40% for the first 10 days, right? Now it's actually still the first 10 days. Why are we talking like it's the end of November already?
True. Yeah, exactly.
So there is still the climb is just starting. Let's not lose hope, everyone. Get all your inventory straight.
StockX going crazy, set hella high ask with zero anticipation, 6 crazy sells.
Oh
Nice,
wow!
cutthroat.
All the low ballers gone
They're
finally, huh?
gone. Been solid last 4 days. KC flip. Slower weekend. Bam 24 kicks. RJ Funky Fine says Dookie. LK says okay. eBay's going well. Dapper Fanatic sales popping. Historic pace so far this month. eBay
Nice.
much better with my promoted listings. We're all way off. Interesting. So what do you do? 1%, 2%? Let's see what the chat says. Let me see. Where else are we? Weekends great. Weekdays okay. UPS closed too or nah? I don't think so. Let me see. MB Jam Term sales heating up. There we go.
He's on fire.
Right.
See, it should.
Darren said Poshmark and Mercari doing really good. Danny-san about to list everything in Mercari tonight and tomorrow. Yo, don't sleep on Mercari. I've got like 1,200 in Mercari already and just listing my under $100 items.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
love
just
that
only been
stuff.
the last week, right? Like, do not sleep on these two other platforms because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, this is the buying season, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm interested to see. I'm gonna try my best not to cash out on these two platforms. But currently right now we're close to 3 grand on both platforms, and that's just spending an hour a day. And now that we're seeing all these results, we're diving deep to it and make sure everything's listed there. Sub $100 is kind of like really what I could suggest to you guys. And at the end of the day, if you're not familiar with it, if you make a mistake, lose something here and there, it won't hurt you if it's the lower end items. Don't try to sell $300 pairs there if you don't know what you're doing yet. But try to practice on the lower end items. I'm about to list all my hats there, Glenn. How's hats been there?
Oh man, hats have been doing good. eBay and Mercari. I was kind of
Nice.
I charge shipping on both just because it's I mean it's first class, but still it's like kind of like a different
Right.
I don't know thing compared to like the clothing and stuff like that because it is a cheaper item. Same thing with shoes, like you're not paying fees, so a lot of the times offering free shipping on that, like you've done. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a different ball game, but I
Mm-hmm.
guess what the good thing about the hat thing is that it is year round. So it's like I'm not trying to force anything out like the way jackets and hoodies, because it is like a certain seasonal type of thing. But jackets have been doing well, except for the blue one, which is the one that everybody else has that got from Ross, and they're undercutting me sick. So, like I said, some are like at $79. I'm like, dude, I can't compete with that. Mine's like 60, $70 higher than that. But that one will wait. We'll see how that one sells. LA says, issued my first eBay refund today. Buyer kept the item only on eBay. You could probably fight that one. Because if you're not getting an item back, they should do a partial refund or give you some sort of eBay, which would take the hit on that. Let me see what else. Impressions actually way up. People just aren't wanting to pay. Someone said too that a lot of the what is it called? Offers are not paying. Failed authenticity. Mine failed on pre-owned LeBrons that I sold for $110, and they were in good ass shape.
Where? Goat?
eBay.
How did your $110 item get authenticated?
Well, it's why did they? Now that I think about it, I thought pre-owned wasn't pre-owned supposed to be $150? No.
Yeah, something like that.
Nah, $250 is way too high now. Let me see. I thought they changed it.
Now we're out Googling.
Yeah, maybe I should do this right now. eBay Authentic going nuts with the fails. Yeah, what's their deal? So Vintage Profit also agrees, and Dude Ball also agrees. What's their deal? See, $150 Dapper Fanatic.
Oh, $150?
Yeah, dude, I guess for pre-owned.
It changes, man. I'm telling you.
It changes. All right, let's get into weekend releases. Who hit on these today? Gundam.
Price Assassin.
Oh yeah, nice. I think Bobby Hustles as well also picked. What are they selling for right now?
I don't even know.
Let me check StockX, see what they're kind of going for. But yeah, crazy. Anybody else in the chat? Gundam. Size 11, 342. And B size at 300. 9.5.
I mean, double your money. Just double your money. At least double your money.
That's hella ugly, says Broke Boys.
It is ugly. It is ugly. But
Pip hit a size 13.
Well, here's the thing though. The people that are into Gundam are fanatics.
Yeah.
All the what do we call that? The action figures are super expensive. So
do you like the swoosh?
That's a good take though. I mean,
I like the swoosh. I think it's
they went for it. That's what I could say for this design. They didn't hold back that they just put a Gundam logo on the tongue. I mean, like, change the swoosh. Like,
let me see. Not that ugly to me. Wax says Jorge. Let me see. Resell the black ones on Go at 330. Hope they go up later. All right. Next. Jordan 13 low Singles Day.
Singles Day on December.
Yeah. Remember we saw the early pictures of this one and it was hideous.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's still hideous.
Yeah, it's still hideous. That never changed. So 200 comes out on Thursday, which is tomorrow, 10 a.m. And once again, celebrating Singles Day, Chinese shopping holiday, brand new colorway of the Jordan 13 low. So glow in the dark. And when glowing, it reveals a special hidden message. All right, let me see what the chat says on this. Glows in the dark. Yeah, glows in the dark. Next. Friday, 250.
Dude, who got early access?
Yeah, let me see the chat. Early access. Off-White Jordan 2 low. Would you rock any of these?
No.
They're 2 lows and they have the signature. And they have the
Dude, I
Beat
have to be
looking.
honest though, the signature is sick. Why
You
can't they
like the
keep that
signature?
Michael's signature?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be cool if it was in a Jordan 1 or Jordan 3, but on a
Uh,
Jordan 2, I mean, like that's the only good thing that they did there.
yeah, they're
I
really
mean,
pushing twos. Let's see, Dookie, some bowling shoes,
I
flip.
mean, put it on a Jordan 11 or a classic 12, man, I think it'd be clean.
I prefer regular lows. Let me see. Oh man, be hate the signature sourcing code.
Oh man, I mean, if you probably get an acetone, you probably can get it off.
People with clean shoes in the mall will be confused when they see people wearing them. Bowling shoes, twos, Dookie, toilet water.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
resale gonna be?
they
That's what I want to
didn't
know in the chat.
dude. I think it'd be like 400.
Okay, so they retail at 250, so
You're
you think
right.
400.
I think so. 350 to 400.
Okay.
Oh, Dookie.
What does the chat think?
What's
5?
resale?
Could have hit 5.
Oh man, now not see. I mean, with the signature, yeah, probably.
This is how you know Nike's out of ideas or Virgil's out of ideas. Tired of this guy. Size
Yeah,
13 was around 1,000 so far. 4 to 500. Dapper says 550. Only pick up for resale. Batar says 400 max.
yeah,
Interesting. Good luck out there for Friday. Don't forget. But then again, we're all kind of hoping a lot for sneakers app and stuff. Like,
yeah. That's if you get one.
yeah, exactly. If you don't get one, don't worry about it. Concepts, New Balance, low hanging fruit.
Man, so unique.
So unique. So there we go. Premium 10 suede neon green hits on the New Balance logo and midsole and tongue branding. So, anybody like these New Balance? Hey, Nike said people are leaning towards New Balance. Hippie
Yeah.
dad shoes, Big Cheese. Nice butt pass, Josh Leva. Skip, says Danny.
They all look the same to me.
Did you notice retail? 240?
Oh man, I mean, like every New Balance looks like this when the dad's rocking them because he's had it for like 4 years and he's been rocking it every day. So
True.
they look like hairy suede and brown.
Yeah. Fire, trash.
You know, he cuts the grass with it. You know, cooks barbecue on the grill, does everything with it.
So someone asked, low hanging fruit says smooth sailing. So apparently, so it says here, inspired by Frida Rappaport, a Los Angeles-based fruit seller who is credited with introducing the kiwi to the American market in the 90s.
Oh. Dude, New Balance, 100%. New Balance over mids. What are you guys talking about?
Man, New Balance way better than mid, says Josh.
Yeah, asking me New Balance or mids. That's not even an option. I'd go bare feet if it was bare feet or mids. Here
Next, Jordan 12 royalty. Interesting time for this shoe to come out. What are your thoughts?
Yo, like that's so weird. Like, how did this overtake all the production that was supposed to be before this?
Like
weren't we supposed to get this next year?
No, I thought it was supposed to be December, but I thought we were supposed to get the 4s before this. No?
Yeah, right. And I really think a lot of retailers are getting them. I mean, like they have them in stock already.
Yeah, they sure. I think so. No, you're saying no late shipments. They should be ready.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they got this correctly. So, is that a sign that everything's back to normal now as far as logistics for drops? Could be.
I guess we'll see once Cool Gray and the 4s and other things coming out.
Mm-hmm.
These are gonna sit. See, that's what I'm like.
I don't think
the market's weird. The market's weird right now.
I think it's gonna sell out after a week. You know, it's kind of that kind of shoe.
maybe it'll slowly sell out
Yeah.
type of
Hmm.
thing to where
Yeah.
it starts off maybe a little slow and then people start like, oh, hey, these are in store. Let's take them.
Hmm.
I thought they were sold out. Or, yeah,
Right.
maybe paint the gold on the side black and we're good. Already have 4
Right.
pairs and 3 cool grays. Nice. Early pairs. William Perry. Let me see. Where's Jake when you need him? Jake for Jordan 1 mids. That's clean. Broke boys. Quality is nice. Had them in hand. I think these are really nice, but a slow creeper. Dapper Fanatic. Never seen so many J's sitting. GR Retro has been doing great with the 15%. Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
take that extra discount in there. So let's see what happens. Miss the taxis when they drop. These will make up for them, says the Magnetic Souls. I would say, I mean, just like all the other Jordans, I think this one, not all the other ones, but the better colors, you can hold on to them for what they're going to go up eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. This one.
But
This
I
one.
just don't know how they're going to do right on release.
Yeah. This one won't lose value. If you want some cool kicks to rock and not lose money, this would be it. So buy this, rock this for a few months, and then sell it for retail. You'll be fine.
Yeah, well, they'll go up. Like we
Yeah.
said, they'll go up over time. Let's see how they do at release. So if you can get some pairs and you have the capital to do it, you're not hurting. You can make some investments. Then I would do it. All right, power rankings last week. But before we start, just some good stuff to get into for this one. Hit that like button. The B's here. I'm here. Big Money Mo, Price Assassins, Miles, Smooth Sailing, Magnetic Souls, great people in the crowd. Hit that like button. Or dislike, because you won't be able to hit that soon. So have fun, I guess, while you can.
Oh man, dude, I think they can't dislike it anymore. It's there, but nobody could press it. Look at that, no dislike.
Nobody
Man.
can press it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Somebody.
there's one of them.
Oh man, somebody had to.
There's 2 of them. They're changing their mind.
Oh wow, nah, they're listening and they're probably on their phones doing something.
All right, 140 plus watching. Baker Brand, only 50 likes. Hit that like button. All right, here we go. Now, last week, Nike Factory Store 2.5, Ross at 2, Marshalls and Burlington at 1. Now, Marshalls at 1. Activate hustle mode did tag me on this. Supply chains threatened as thieves hit cargo shipment.
That was wild, huh?
Oh man. So he's saying quarter mile at a time.
Oh,
Moving stuff
Fast and
off
Furious.
trains, Fast and Furious stuff. Man, vehicle tires, small kitchen appliances and fixtures, major appliances, auto-related parts, clothing, shoes, cleaning supplies, baby-related items, and various household items. That's our update. That's crazy. Activate hustle mode. If you dislike, you have to write an essay on why. New YouTube rules. All right. Oh, see, there you go. Memphis Sneaks actually said over here in the comments, I work for the railroad and confirm this. It's unreal to see.
Oh wow.
Oh, there you go. 4 dislikes. I'll get them for you. Appreciate that. Smooth sailing. All right. Justified Creations. The purple tags down to red tag.
Go gadget looking fool.
Man, look at these jackets out there. Would you rock these in the winter to get this cold?
Bro. I look like a brown burrito if I
Let me see. Let me see what the chat. Oh, we know what Jake's been up to, says James. Next. I wonder what the price tag on. So $2.99 on the purple tag. I don't know what the red tag was down to. And next, Resell Freak and Yeezy Season 3. Purple tag, $60. Camo shirt out there. Pimpin' ain't easy in those. Resell Freak. Let me see. B-Boy says left an extra small in green, a bunch of XL in hunting camel brown. So interesting. Marshall's TJ stocked with the Yeezy season stuff right now. Usually
Ooh,
price is $79 for the shirt, so resale sucks.
man,
$59,
yeah,
$69, $79 seems to be the price.
dude, that's still so high for a shirt.
Yeah. Let me see. Interesting. And then Marshall's resale freak. There you go. Pizza Planet. Looks like it's like a Pixar Adidas collab, and they were $40. And then I don't know,
Nice.
there are kids. There's a kids one right there. I know about this one. This one looks a little bit bigger than that. Richard, 2003 blank
Reebok.
All-Star jerseys. That is random. I don't know where Marshalls is pulling these 2000s jerseys from. Blanks and
That's
browns
when
and
that's when you know when the warehouse has been cleared out, and these are the ones that are in the very back that
yeah,
they can't get to.
very, very top corner. Like, oh yeah, I know where those jerseys are. We're not getting them down. And then finally they had no choice because there's no other inventory. They're $10, so I definitely take those. Customize them, and also people just like vintage things that are brand new with tags too. So sold all three last 24 hours. They go selling for $100 and up, only $10. Richard, and found more 2004 West jerseys today. Richard, random, but hey, Marshalls, check it out. Don't ignore Marshalls anymore. I take that all day. Make easy money. Marshalls is thrifting. Price Assassins. Maximum 2300. Also Donovan Mitchell and 35. Louisiana, actually. You can see right their logo on the tongue. All right. Burlington, RJ Funky
Ooh, fresh
Finds.
finds.
It says found Jordans today. Let's go. So let me early bird gets the worm too legit. Let's see what Burlington has. Unfortunately, no Nike or anything like that, but people are making money in other items. And Browntown Finds, they finally marked down those huge Jordans down to $15.
Yes, size 21.
Yeah, I remember we had a bunch of these too. I guess they sold in my area too because I haven't seen them in a while. 35 down to 21 down to 15. We got the Megazord Iversons, 25. This is a pretty cool jacket. Let me see. You also got Rock the Kicks and Browntown Defiance. So we got these four here. Next, man, Sneaky and
Oh,
Bobby Hustles and Derby City. I think Bobby Hustle said sold this one for it was $179. I think he said sold for $500.
wild.
400 or 500, something like that. These vests are dope too.
Will you rock that?
Well, I don't know about rock that, but I think it's dope. But I got the Biggie
I thought you were
shirts.
gonna say if I had the pants to match. Come on now, that long sleeve with that puffer vest, and then the pants to match. Man, fire!
Man, oh, they sold for 700.
What?
So invest
Wait a minute.
$200,
Where
sell
are
for
we at now? Are
7.
we at Burlington Finds?
We're at Burlington.
All right. I guess I'll see you guys in Burlington tomorrow then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously great. I mean, everything looks good on here. I mean, yeah, you're spending quite a bit, but if the money's there,
Right.
the bigger shirt, fire. Saw the Kujin passed, went back, and it's long gone. One vest, one zip.
Man,
So obviously
always
people were
check
buying them.
comps. Always check comps.
Let me see. I passed on 2, says to Kit. Let me go back. Let me see. Back in the 90s. Good finds. RIP Biggie. Sold my 3X. Still sitting on 4X. Coogee
That is
vest.
wild.
So there we
Yeah,
go.
they're all in biggie size.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the big boys. They're the ones out here. You gotta rock them. 3X, 4X. That's what I'm talking about. Been looking for those, but no luck.
Mm.
Bam 24 kicks.
Must be regional or something.
Maybe. Could be more on the east. Maximum 2300 in Sin City. Dig Dug. Mini arcades. Ross, they're getting everything.
How much are
But
they?
shoes. They're $100.
Was that a good deal?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's like a small one though, right?
Yeah, they're small. They're not
Oh,
like
it's like the
the other.
tabletop. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a tabletop there. Next, Duke in Tennessee and LeBron hoodie, C&J, Oregon Flip Finds, Derby City with the green and orange jacket. And then we got Jose 9000, two-time champ, New Balance basketball, Kawhi.
Oh, was that Kawhi's? Yeah.
Yeah. Brian, actually, this one I think was Burlington. You got Adidas stuff out there. Dun Alpha Cleat, and the sneaker got also with the shorts. How much the shorts are selling for? We got the McDonald's All American.
Man, now everybody's giving them away. Look at everybody in the chat. Now I know you guys been out there looking for those Coogee ones.
Oh yeah, they've been out there in the hunt. They've been
Ah,
grinding out there.
man, see, I'm missing out. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow there.
And you can rock it on IG.
I would, man. If I get that buffer, I'd rock it.
Leva out here with the Tech Pack jacket. C&J Enterprises, flipping for funds, real deal thrifter, polo, $100. Nice looking jacket. I think the same one here, flipping for funds, and the same one, Don Alpha Cleat. I don't know how much it's selling for, but 100 Ross price. Derby City, more polo. Try sneaker deals, flipping LBC. And $17 is crazy eBay prices, 500 plus on the collab. So that is wild. And then Wind Horse with a ZX 9000, $40 or 8,000. Sorry, probably only Adidas stuff you're gonna see out there, or anything in the shoes. Might want to do research on everything else. No swoosh in sight. Polo moving slow for me on eBay, says Danny. All my Burlington has Chicago Bears jackets. All right, next. Some jerseys, NFL stuff out there. Jets, $40, Fire Lane Store. Sherman, Trubisky, Williams, flipping for fun. C&J Enterprises, Brian, Packers, salute to service on hats. Also, Adidas Lego hat. Haven't seen that one. And that's a pretty dope jacket right there. Unfortunately, I sold mine for $150 and they returned it. All right. Let me see. 1 silver, 2 red. 3 of the Averex. 3 of the leather ones are fire. They're nice jackets. All right. On to Nike Outlet, which I think B will find this one interesting. So shout out to Sneaker Savant, which this is interesting. They made a post about, I'm pretty sure you've seen this. It's just like a whole flood of the
I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this post though.
Okay, so $35, right?
Okay.
He was just saying that the Nike employee told him that a lot of people are taking advantage of Nike Outlet because they're scooping up anything with a $10 to $30 sticker. They lose the box and lose the receipt, and they go back to Nike retail store to return them to give them a gift card for full retail of the item.
What?
Let me see. He asked, why wouldn't Nike just require the receipt and or purchase on the Nike Plus account? They came to no satisfying conclusion. So these pics were sent to me by, shout out to History Over the Hype, wall after wall of $35 Monarchs. They said, followed by a typical scene at San Leandro's clearance store, that there is a crash crew that is there every morning. A group of 10 to 12 dudes Anybody in this area know about
Dude,
or seen these guys or
that's terrible. I'll be taking videos and be sending them to Nike corporate.
B's ready? Oh, Heat versus Lakers tonight. It's gonna start soon. Let me see. Monarchs fly in on Amazon, but need rep boxes, says Kevin. Come up, laugh out loud, magnetic souls.
Yeah.
Which area? I thought no returns at clearance stores. Well, he said here that they're returning at Nike retail store.
Oh, so these are places that have like the full retail.
Yeah,
Right. The
yeah.
Nike towns.
The
Yeah.
Nike towns, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
With no
yeah,
box.
yeah. Oh, okay. So they're probably sending their grandpa in or their grandma in or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because I mean, it's nothing big deal. It's just fraud. You know what I'm saying? It might be just felony.
and so this one, the San Leandro, California, that's the one that we went to when we were going towards
Oh, that was the one right by Converse.
by Converse. When we stayed over there, Daily Refinement, we stayed with him. We were in that area. So we've been to this outlet before. I just wanted to
Remember,
know in the
like
chat if anybody else has gotten to this one.
during this time, they didn't have like they had a bunch of those boots, right? Like Air Force Ones
Yeah.
boots, or something like that, right? They were dirt cheap. We just didn't buy them because they were like so bulky.
Let's see, I got a couple of groups like that at my outlet, but I get violent a lot of big money. Well, so yeah, interesting post. So if anybody else had any feedback, but I don't know if we
Yeah.
had anybody else in this area.
Big T said, "Cop or drop the soap." Exactly. Keep doing it.
Man. All right, next. So, Dapper Fanatic, some of the lows, some of the mids, and $80 one per customer. Mr. Steal Your Stock, we included Adidas in here because, well, why not? NMDs, and then Chai Sneaker Deals with 11 lows. They are B grade. I don't know if they had a limit or not. It doesn't say one per customer or nothing, but so we got these here. Next, sourcing code, lows and sixes, and A Train Hustle, Fire Red 4s, looks like a 7Y, and Jordan 1 lows. So 2-piece dinner. I'm seeing Nike needs to start stamping them. Next, Richard 220, retail 350. Also with the IEs 175. That one's at retail. A Train Hustle also found the Supreme 14s out there. And I think that was it with 5 pairs. Yeah, 5 pairs total there.
So I
And
guess the
then
Supreme flopped that hard, huh?
which one?
The Supreme 14s flopped that hard.
Oh, I guess so. We also got Backdoor Suits, got the 5s, got 6s. We got Nike Stussy pants and $25. We'll get into that a little bit later. Big Money Mo. Let's see, one per customer. Picked up a couple of pairs. B grade original box. Lightning 4s and 5s. And more 5s over there. Now here's the big time. Sourcing code. Man. Look at that. Imagine getting it and then en route that same day shipping it for $575. Off-white woven jacket 3X 500. Easy money. Shipping them away to StockX straight from the outlets. And also with the crews out here with the Stussy crew necks out here sourcing code that and
Dude,
Off-white and
I'd be on the fence from just keeping these things because these are just. I mean, you just don't buy them for that much. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never see myself buying a $500 crew neck, but if I got it for like $29, I might keep them.
This is crazy. Yeah, Cactus Plant Flea Market on this one. Man, where is Outlet Seller Guy? Oh yeah, come on, Outlet Seller Guy.
Apparently, this guy beat him to it.
Yeah, sourcing code beat him to it. Um, that is wild. Easy money. Let's see what the chat says.
Yeah, I don't know how like Stussy is like the next hype thing now. You think it's just like the old heads they're buying them, or like the
Maybe.
young ones?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe old head. I don't know. Easy money, crazy nice find, fire, big come up. Off-white jacket is sick. Let me see. I need me some off-white Jordan, please. How much were they? I can't see. Oh, 59 on this one. 59 plus what? 15% off?
Yeah.
On the up here it says 29 on the
Dude, I just
CNC.
like pay cash and just leave. I'll be like, keep the change. Bye.
Keep the change. Keep the change.
Merry Christmas.
So crazy prices, crazy money, outlet coming through. So Big Money Mo, hopefully you can find something like this. Hopefully the good outlets, you guys out there in the chat will find something good, because my outlet sucks. We wouldn't get anything like this, but something like this is worth more than our whole outlet. All right, power rankings this week. Went all the way to 4, because if you find this, that is money. What can I do? What can I say? Ross at 2, Burlington at 1.5. We're out there looking for the Coochie sweaters, and Marshall's at 1. And I totally forgot to do a giveaway today.
No giveaway. We'll do it next week.
And we didn't even do one last week. So, and I kept trying to scroll, and I was like, oh crap, totally forgot the
We'll have
giveaway.
to have multiple giveaways in the next upcoming show then.
Might have to do something special then for upcoming up. Let me get this out of the way and see. All right. Anything else? All right, there for the hour mark. Tomorrow's video. Oh, tomorrow I'm doing Q4 eBay tips.
Oh, nice.
So I'm not doing shoes, but I am talking eBay stuff.
You're talking about something helpful, Glenn?
Wow. Wow. And then Friday, what am I doing? Ross.
Priceless hasn't started your giveaway already.
First person to guess Glenn's age wins giveaway. Well, guess what number Glenn is thinking? I like that. Friday, and then Monday, Mindset Monday. We had a good one last week. We'll get that going for Monday. Anything else you guys want to talk about for selling, sourcing, capital? You know, Mondays we try to keep it, more for the business and the mindset, but we got some extra time right now if anybody wants to talk any of that stuff. Predict final score on Lakers versus Heat tonight.
Oh.
Lakers are at home. And let's say over, under 215. Heat minus 5.5. Interesting.
What?
Is LeBron back? I don't even know if LeBron is back or not. Let me see. Are you buying the 11s?
Yo, did you see Jokic?
Yeah. That was like a big money mo out there.
I know, dude.
That's big money mo at the outlets.
That guy had it coming. There's like, and I just don't know. I guess there's just a lot of people that didn't know who the Jokic brothers are.
Oh, I know.
They were talking trash, and they start, putting out facts. And I'm like, you guys, it's like, and then the one guy says like, yep, it's the mafia versus the gangsters now.
That's crazy. Anybody know if eBay will keep the 0 fees on shoes? For the most part, it looks like they're keeping it. I don't know for how long, but they're keeping it for now. And I guess we just take full advantage. I mean, it seems to be working well, because honestly, I see a lot more people talking about picking stuff on eBay rather than StockX, because buyers and sellers. I mean,
especially because they're doing way better than what we thought they would be as far as the authenticating process. I mean, yes, there's some gonna be mishaps. I mean, it happens on Goat and StockX either way, right? So it's not like they're a lot worse than the other ones.
Let me see. Does it hurt your account to ship UPS when your listing says USPS?
No,
Yeah, you're
buyer
not supposed to, but it won't hurt
buyer
your
could care
account.
less, right? Buyer could care less, really.
You're like, does it hurt you if you put priority and then you ship it first class and it gets there way, way later? But
Well,
even with
unless,
first class, you're okay, I would think. But
yeah, yeah, it's really unless the customer complains, right?
true.
That's all that matters.
Let me see. Mark, what are your current sneaker investments? Do you have anything in bulk? Or you have a lot of like one-offs, like 2 pairs here, 3 pairs here.
Uh, like, well, my bulk is like 10 per,
Mm.
something like that. So I have the Yeezy breads, um, UNC and Hyper Oil. I got a small stash of UNC fours, but no really major bulk I've gotten yet that I'm holding yet.
The only ones I have currently in hand, like 30 pairs of UNC ones, uh, 30 pairs of Mochas. I have like
Mhm.
25 pairs of Flint 13, and then I have like 120 pairs of Fire Red 4s. That's gonna be sitting a while. Um, Maybe I'll sell 2023. Let's try to hit the highest possible.
Hey, bro, this is how we're gonna start talking now. We're talk long term. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if these old heads, old guy, I mean not old heads, old business people are thinking long term, why aren't we? Right? You see this guy's like, oh yeah, it'll pay off in 5 years. 5 years? These resellers are mad if they don't sell it for 6 months.
True. Let me see. Where are we? Best way to ship out. Where'd it go? Oh, the puffy jackets. I just put them in the bigger, thicker eBay boxes, and then I cover it on top and bottom in case they do cut it to have like a little cardboard in there. But they don't weigh too much. I want to make sure there's plenty of room. I don't want to stuff them into like a poly bag or anything weird like that. So I use a box for them. They're good to go. Does failed authentication affect seller rating? I don't think
Well,
so.
well, that's why you gotta check your seller rating because some of them might show as
Mm,
defect. So make sure you do that because that could affect your top rated seller status.
mm,
So monitor that one. Because I did have one, but it was more of a shipping issue than an authentication issue. Um, Buyer didn't want it anymore because it got stuck somewhere, and it still went through, and then refund happened, yada yada. But it showed us a defect. But it
mm.
was, so I think that's one thing that you have to consider.
Let me see. Man, oh, when are we having the show with Mile High? So I don't know. I was thinking like, should I do back to back interviews? But then next week might be better because I don't know about the following Wednesday having a live or not. Since a lot of like,
What is that? Is that Thanksgiving already?
yeah, I think my brother's coming in town. Usually people have family and stuff, so I don't. We'll keep that posted. So maybe we could do next week on that one, and then I don't know if we'll do a show or not that following
Hmm.
Wednesday, but I'll keep you guys posted. Um, Next, let me see. Did you do any pre-order cool grays in bulk? I do have cool grays that are supposed to be coming
Next
um
next year.
next year. When would you all buy the Mocha Lows? Would you buy the Mocha Lows?
For quick flip, yes, but
Mm, not
typically,
for hold.
yeah, not for longer holds.
What are your price point you'll hold out for on the mochas? I really don't have a price point at this stage. I guess because I'm just holding them. I'm not really. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking at a timeline perspective. Because me and B ran. There was one night where we were just like running,
Huh.
like all Jordans that came out in the last 2 years to see when they
Mhm,
hit an all-time high,
mhm.
and it was at the 2 year point.
Yep,
Is when they hit like an all-time high and they stayed at that range
for
where
a
the
while.
popularity was still there.
Yeah.
and people still wanting them, and it was a really good amount. So we saw it really hit a good amount at 1 year, but the 2 year mark was like, this is, it was almost like a double up, even from like the 1 to 2 year, just because way less pairs out there, DS, and especially hype stuff, UNC, Hyper Royal, Mocha. I mean, I see those going up and up. But the ones that really went high were like, just different Jordan 4s, Jordan 11s that came
Yeah.
out 2, 3 years ago.
Even
So
like like looking at the right, like if you look at older numbers, like the Jordan 1 band ones, right? They're like they hit 800 and then stayed there for so long. So it's not worth holding on for another $100 for another 2 years, right? Like your return on investment is so much better in the early ones. It's just a matter of getting that money and having to reinvest it with something better, right? Because you really don't know, right? Like the Force now, right? Like the white Oreo Force, like nobody saw that coming, but you just have to keep betting on, based on kind of like your your educated guess, pretty much from the Black Cats, from the UNC Force. Uh, Lightning Force could have been there or should have been there, but people are
it's kind of
tanking
early to
on it.
tell too.
Yeah,
So
but I think it's gonna go up.
I'm getting rid of my hold starting fresh 2022 Big Money Mo.
Hey, that's a good strategy too.
What are your thoughts on selling majority of inventory now, except rare hype items which still have big upside? Then hold capital for the right buyer or right buy later. I'm still part
100%.
time. Broadway B.
I think that's a good unless your inventories are gonna make 100% ROI within the next year. I'd sell it. I mean, this is the best time to sell it, and that's kind of like my goal now. If I'm giving people 10%, 20% discount to be capital ready, but when the opportunity hits, I'm down for that. Unless you're exiting totally, right? We're not planning on that anytime soon.
Well, I would like to have a discussion about authenticity with Glenn and B. So there we go. Smooth sailing. That's something we could definitely do. You think Shadow 2.0s are a good hold? I think they're going up. They're already making their way up.
Yep.
So
Well, the thing with Shadow 2.0, they never went down, right? Like they were just like they
they
peaked
just stayed
out.
at retail to
Yeah,
where people were dumping them at retail.
yeah,
And but going back to Brent on, yeah, definitely sell everything else.
yeah.
Keep in mind with like hype and items that people really like. I think we're at that point to where the older ones that always had that hype are just going to keep going up, and a lot
Hmm.
of these GRs are just going to sit there now. Like I feel like Jordan 13s,
Yeah.
I've seen them sit there now.
Bordeaux, Jordan
Yeah.
5.
And it's just kind of like, yeah, a lot of Jordan 5s. So those are the ones that are probably like, hey, if you're getting them, like Big Money Mo said, 15% off at the outlet or different deals like that, flip
Mhm.
them, make that money and keep going. But UNC ones and Hyper Royals and things like that, it's like that hype. I think they're still, I mean, they're obviously still super high, but unless other random colors come out that are going to beat it, I don't really see it happen. They've been coming out a lot of like Dookie colorways that's supposed to come out in the next 3 to 6 months, besides the patent ones, but and of course Cool Gray 11s. And I think that was it. I mean, I had other questions. Let me see. I'll go back up. I went kind of fast. But anything else, let us know. If not, Monday. What else? Yeah, Thursday, Friday, we got those videos ready to go. And then Monday is normal. Should I sell or hold my AJ4 Guava Eyes Union size 10.5?
Anything that rare or that limited, I'd hold. I still have Off White 5s, Balvins, Union Force. Yeah. I mean, those are just things that will never restock, that you are not going to get back again.
They're selling a ton of fives on Goat and StockX, but no real profit if you paid retail. So yeah,
Yeah.
you have to get other outlet deals or something like that, or who knows? I mean, what else? What else could be out there?
Employee discount.
Play disco. All right, we're done. Appreciate you guys hanging out for Wednesday's show, and I'll see you tomorrow's video.